see. Is this the list? I think this is the list. Did Bleacher Report was Bleacher Report the one that did that list?
I think it was Bleacher Report.
I think it was ESPN.
ESPN did that list. Let me look this.
Yeah, I think I might have been ESPN.
I'm gonna have this on. I'm gonna have this on standby. That list.
Oh. I gotta see that list, bro. I didn't watch. I saw only a.
I seen a few spots, like obviously on social media, but I never really looked into where they put who at, where they got a certain person at.
Yeah, this is it.
I'm just like 100% sure it's gonna be a nasty list. That's all I know. It's ESPN. It's gonna be a nasty list. That's all I know.
This list is. We're gonna go. They have 100 to 26, but for the sake of us not going all the way down that list, because that list is kind of long for no apparent reason. We're gonna go to 25. I mean, people know the big names in the league, so
go to 25. Go to 25.
Yeah, start from 25.
His rank last year was number 52. He jumped up high for some damn reason. Number 25 is Anthony Edwards.
That's good. I don't know about 25.
That's good, but I gotta hear the names ahead of him and see who's being left off of that list.
He definitely did play good.
Yeah, you could say that's valid for him, but I definitely gotta see who's ahead of him.
I know it's going based off of what everybody did last year.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, number 24 is Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
I can see that.
I could fake see that because he kind of had a down year, but I feel like he's getting a little bit disrespected. He could be a little bit higher.
He was higher last year. He was 18.
Yeah, I feel like he could be a little bit higher.
Not that much higher.
Not that much higher.
I mean, he to me, he was one of the best shooting guards, top 3 last year. I think he was 2 or close right next to Devin Booker.
I don't
know. Not last season, but the season before that.
I was about to say, Devin Booker, I don't think it's better than PG or Jaylen Brown.
The season before last season, definitely, 100%.
We're gonna move on to South Beach with number 23, Bam Adebayo.
23? That's fake high. That's fake high. For Bam?
Mike, he was 21 last year.
That's kind of high. I'm not gonna lie. His defensive presence is amazing, but.
He almost won DPOY. Come on, he's one of the best defending bigs in the league.
For like his.
Come on, bro, don't disrespect him like that.
Even though he is good, but I feel like his offense could be a lot better than what he shows. He could show a lot more.
18 to 20 points, you know.
Yeah.
You're right. You could step it up a little.
That's decent. That's decent.
18 to 20 points is good.
That's regular. I ain't too mad about it.
This player actually jumped up from where he was last year. He was ranked number 27 coming in last year. Number 22 is Jaylen Brown.
That's big time.
I feel like that's mad high. I feel like they only did that because of his playoff, and a lot of people think his playoffs was something crazy. His finals run wasn't nothing crazy. He just played better than JT, but he didn't play that good either.
He played better on that final.
Yeah, he played better than JT, but he didn't play that good though.
He played like he was the best player on a team that already had their best player.
Yeah, but don't act like he played that good though. He played regular. He played like Jaylen Brown, but he just
but compared to what Tatum did that year, he played a lot.
So say Tatum played really bad, then don't make it seem like Jaylen Brown played really amazing. Then
yeah, he played good.
He played good. He ain't play amazing.
This player dropped from 13 over Chris Paul.
I like Chris Paul a lot, but that might just be a little too high.
Number 20, this player dropped from number 9. He dropped out of the top 10 spot. Number 20 is Anthony Davis.
Oh my God. I know he didn't have the best season. He was injured, but that's disrespectful. A little bit disrespectful. At least around like 15 at least. Come on, Dre.
I'm getting hurt, bro. He can't go nowhere.
All right, but what about the other people that get injured?
20 is a
What about the other
When he's
people?
healthy, bro.
He's top
Come
15.
on. When he's healthy, who's a better power forward in the league than him? When he's healthy.
Giannis.
Only Giannis. Only Giannis. And KD if you want to put him as a power forward.
And then remember, he also plays the 5. Now he goes to the 5. But outside of Joker and Embiid, who's the best big man? Him. Third, right? He'll be third. He's better than Cat.
That's at the
He's better than Rudy. That's what I'm
five
saying.
though.
Like,
At the
right? So
five.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
He's definitely top 15, no matter what.
Come on, bro. He's top 15 when he's healthy.
No matter what, he's top
You're
15.
not gonna like the name that comes after him.
Rudy Gobert, right?
No. He was ranked 11 last year. Number 19 is Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal's better than Anthony Davis?
I don't know about that.
But that's fine. He gonna be ranked there, but he's not better than 18.
That's not bad for Bradley though. That's not bad for
It's
Bradley.
not.
He's not better
But
than AD
compared to
though.
who he's in front of, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Number
kinda.
18. Number 18, he was 25 last year. Number 18 is Rudy Gobert.
Oh my God, he's over Bradley and Anthony Davis?
Wait, he over Kyrie Irving too?
Kyrie Irving is nowhere in the 25. I believe he's outside.
So
the
Rudy
25.
Gobert, Dre, you're a Rudy Gobert fan. Well, you're not a fan, but you know more about him. Is he better than a Kyrie Irving, a Anthony Davis, and a Bradley Beal?
He's not a better player, but he impacts the game.
Definitely. I agree with that. He produces more for the game than those other players.
I'm gonna just throw some names that was.
But he don't produce. He doesn't produce more than Anthony Davis though.
In this top 25, Zion, Russ. There's only two names that come to mind that aren't in this top 20. I'm not expecting Russ to be 25. I'm not worried. Zion is.
That's understandable.
That's understandable. He's been out for the season.
Off last season.
Yeah,
From last season, it makes sense. I understand.
It do make sense, but damn.
Number 17 is Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy is crazy. After last year's playoffs run.
He was ranked number higher than what he was now. He was ranked 16 last year.
So what? He definitely had a crazy playoff run. I feel like Jimmy Butler always been disrespected his whole career. His whole career they've been disrespecting him like he's not one of the best two-way players in the NBA. They give PG and Kawhi all this praise, but what about Jimmy Butler? Jimmy Butler do it on both ends just as good as them.
The next player up actually swapped spots with Jimmy Butler. Number 16 is Trae Young.
That's fine.
It should be high.
I think Trae should be. I think he should probably be.
Just a little.
I think Trae should be around 10, 11.
Trae Young had one of the best.
He should be like 12.
Seasons last year. Yeah, one of the best seasons last year. Honestly.
A best individual. He had probably the best individual season. He probably had the best individual season. He averaged like 28 and 11. Like 10 and a half or something like that.
10 and a half and like 3 4.
Yeah, that's one of the best individual season. He gotta be like 10, 11. A little higher.
Then they average 30 points.
Yeah, you gotta put him higher.
Number 15 is Paul George.
That's fine.
I don't see him better than Trey. Or I'll have him over AD.
Damian Lillard.
Nah, he did play last. I guess.
Only because he didn't play.
He did drop off the top.
That's fine. Yeah, he did drop out top 10. Yeah.
Only because he didn't play, and when he was playing, he wasn't at his best.
He wasn't that good. But
Number 13 actually jumped from 24 last year. Number 13 is Karl Anthony Towns.
God
I don't think Cat took that big of a leap.
He did play good.
He did play good.
He did, but that's because he played a little more aggressive.
He
But-
played more games. He went to the playoffs. He scored 60 points. He scored 60
60, I
points.
don't care.
He did.
70 like Devin Booker.
Like,
Throw that shit out.
Didn't Kyrie score 60 this same year?
Yeah.
Yes, he did, but
But
he's not better.
for Cat to take 11 spots above, he didn't take that big of a leap.
You know, but at the end of the day,
Keep
man,
in mind the names that are over, that Cat is over. Rudy, AD, Donovan.
I could have him over Rudy, but I can't have him over AD, Brad, Brad and Dame. I can't have him over them three. Or Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, names like Jim.
I think Cat could be like 17, 18.
Don't disrespect Jimmy like he ain't carried himself, big boy.
Switch.
All the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. Backpacking, no
Keep in mind, Jimmy played for that same Minnesota team.
And was the best player. By far at the time, he was the best player. And I was a Cat fan. And I'm a Cat fan.
We're going to move on to number 12. This player wasn't even ranked last year, most likely due to injury. Number 12 was Kawhi Leonard.
That's fine. You know, I think he's still top 10.
I feel like he a top 5 player. Regardless, but but he was hurt, so that's not too bad. I feel like top 10. Yeah, top 10 should always be up there for him.
Number 11 is James Harden.
That's good.
I mean, he didn't, like, you went to the Nets before you got traded from Nets, he was playing good, and so he went to the Sixers and tried to fix things out, but he didn't play that bad as everyone makes it seem, which was over. So
I feel like going off of last year, that's a little bit high, but by the end of next year, I feel like that's where he's gonna be at, cause I feel like he's gonna have a good year. But I don't feel like I don't think he had that good of a year last year. He had a decent year. Yeah, like he was probably like around a top 18, 17 player last year.
Bro, what's 10?
Yeah, what's 10?
I gotta go find 10 because ESPN only gave me 25 to 11.
What's yo?
Just keep in mind that the names that have not been said so far. Keep in mind.
I know who number 10 is.
James Harden.
That's what I have a problem.
James Harden is number 11.
I know who number 10 is.
I know what the 10 is.
If it's Devin Booker, I wouldn't be too upset. But I think it's gonna be John Morant.
I know who number 10 is.
I think it's gonna be John Morant.
Tatum.
Nah, Tatum is not 10. That's too low for Tatum. Tatum gotta be like 7 or 8 around there. I think it's gonna be probably John Morant or Devin Booker.
I got you right now. I think it's John Morant, bro.
It gotta be Devin.
Probably
It's Devin Booker or John Morant.
KD is after the nigga.
All I'm saying is that's kind of ridiculous. John Morant.
If John Morant is number 10,
I got 10.
But 10 is crazy.
I got 10, and only one of y'all was right. He was ranked 15 last year. Number 10 is Devin Booker.
10 is Devin Booker.
Oh, that's crazy.
So that
10
means
is Devin Booker.
wait. So I know that means John Morant is better than Devin Booker. No way, John Morant is better than Devin Booker. Jimmy Butler, Trae Young. You can have him over Anthony Davis, but over those 3 names, what? Ja to be top.
Speaking of, he was ranked number 31 last year. Number 9 is Ja.
John Morant being top 10?
Season.
You think John Morant's top 10?
John Morant had a good season. Most improved.
Not better than Trae Young. He averaged about 24 points. That's not nothing crazy.
Even with the players that's coming back from injury, you still would say John Morant top 10.
No.
With AD coming back,
He's
you still say top 10.
No, but we're talking about last season. So
even going off last season. He's not.
You gotta expect something different.
But that's what I'm saying. They're basing it off of going into the season, so you have to look
So
at it. What if these players is healthy, bro? You know, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We know what Kawhi's gonna do when he come back on the court, bro.
if John Morant did get hurt, that Warriors series probably would have went left.
I think all right. You talking about? I don't think he's top 10. I have a hard time believing he's top 10.
We're gonna go to number 8. This player was ranked number 1 last year. He actually dropped. Number 8 is KD.
That's way too low.
Yeah.
That's way too
Where he
low.
supposed to be at?
That's way too low. That's way too low.
That's where he's supposed to be at right now.
Yeah, that's crazy. You're crazy.
No.
You're crazy.
I don't like it.
He had a good year.
You're crazy.
Games.
The grit. You're gonna skip. You're gonna go past the 50 something games he played, and just talk about. And you acting like he had the worst playoff series ever. The 26 shooting 40-something% is better than that's 20.
It does happen, eh?
AD can't give me one game.
But you're going off of 4 games.
That wasn't even all on him.
Give me, bro. You're the best player in the world. You're the best player in the world.
He had 2 bad games and 2 good games.
LeBron went to the finals with nobody.
So you're blaming it. Look. KD had a very bad series, and every game was close. So imagine if he had a good series. So how does that make him lower? He still made his team. He still did good enough for his team to be right there. His team was always right there. Now we're not even gonna go to Kyrie because we don't gotta go to Kyrie because Kyrie's not gonna be held. He's not gonna be held to the standard of KD. Kyrie is not KD though. You can't hold Kyrie to KD standards.
My best player is shooting 40. My best player is shooting 43% from the field and 32% from the three.
So that's horrible. 43% is horrible. 43.
32 behind.
All right.
A nigga who shoots over 50%.
All right. That's bad for his standards. Don't act like Kobe's my favorite player, and Kobe done had series playing like that, and people would say that's amazing. So don't act like that's not horrible. That is not horrible at all.
Giannis played the Raptors, and he still averaged 20, 25, 10, and fucking 4 assists. Niggas say he played bad. How he played bad?
Just because he lost, people be hating.
But at the end of the day, you know the differences in the situation is Giannis still had help. KD literally had no help. Kyrie played good.
He played good that one game, then disappeared.
Disappeared off the face of it.
Like, come on, bro. You just blame KD for doing his best. You saw how they was defending him, bro. They had the whole team guarding him.
Who was Giannis help? Middleton and who else?
Nah, Giannis. I won't say Giannis had help. I feel like people just be hating.
Like, come on, bro.
But
Like, he had help, bro.
Let's be real. The Bloods don't play good in the playoffs. Did anybody show up besides Giannis and maybe Middleton for 3 games straight?
Nah.
Nobody does that.
I don't think Giannis had help either.
That's the thing, though. He still had Middleton.
KD had Kyrie. What are you saying?
Kyrie didn't do nothing, though. That's the thing.
It's not Middleton though. So did not Middleton.
You're totally right, y'all. They both didn't do anything. All right.
We think gotta keep going.
The series, Giannis loses series, it's the people around him, and he takes accountability for him losing. The people around him play like shit every time.
So they need to perform.
Against that Boston team, a fucking triple double by the fucking first half. And niggas play like the second half.
You know why? Because no one was really helping him. No one was helping him.
Yeah, he got no help.
Same thing like this. Kyrie didn't do nothing, bro.
Move on to number 7.
Nothing.
We gotta move on to number 7, fellas. We gotta move on to number 7. It sparked a lot of controversy. We can talk about this after. We gotta move to number 7.
Oh, dang, man.
Number 7, Jason Tatum.
I don't think he's better than KD.
Bro, he can say that, bro. Just keep going.
He jumped from 14 last year.
He's not better than KD.
He's not better than That's
the person above him who ranked number 3 last year. Number 3 is LeBron James.
That's crazy.
So you got both you have both Kevin Durant and LeBron at the top 5?
Bro, I don't go into that. Okay. KD and LeBron, that's crazy. But KD and LeBron is crazy.
At the top 5 is wild.
we gonna go to 5?
Luka, right?
Oh man,
I like the Luka.
It's Embiid.
Number 5, he ranked exactly where he ranked last year. At
Embiid.
5, Steph Curry.
Steph
my
Curry.
God.
Oh.
The best point guard in the league, and he just won the chip.
To be
The
honest,
Finals MVP went 5.
Him being 5 isn't like nothing bad though.
that's not bad.
Nah,
I think that's kind of a little. That's a little bit generous, to be honest.
All I want to know is Luka Doncic on this list.
He has to, obviously.
Obviously, he's on.
Obviously,
All right, so
but-
there is the issue right there, because we know what Luka is, but come on, Steph Curry's the best player in the league.
We're going off of last season, though. We're going off of last season. Luka had a better playoff and a better regular season than Steph Curry. Steph Curry just won the championship, but don't act like Curry had a better individual season.
Steph Curry beat him.
He did beat him, but he had a better team. He had a better team.
Nobody expected Steph to win the chip last year. So
Don't act like nobody expected Steph to win the chip last year. They was a contender from the start of the season once they knew Clay was coming back. I'm not saying that everybody had them winning, but people thought they had a chance at least.
Keep in mind that the names that have not been said so far: Joel Embiid, Jokic, Giannis, Luka.
Who's next?
We going to number 4 now. He actually ranked 7 last year. Joel Embiid.
That's good. That's fair. That might be a little too high, but that's good.
Listen, he scored the most points as a center.
That was my MVP.
Number 3 is, in comparison to a lot of people's actual number 1. Number 3 is Luka Doncic.
Comparison to number 1. We already know. I already know who number 1 is, because there's a clear answer to who number 1 is. There's no other answer.
Back-to-back MVP.
To be number 1,
We know who the best player is.
Giannis.
Number 2 on this list ranked number 6 last year.
Joker.
The MVP, Nikola Jokic.
And Giannis should be 1. That's exactly right. He is the best
Number
player.
1 is, in fact, Giannis.
Two-time
He's the
MVP.
best player in the league.
Why not? Two-time MVP.
He's not better than
top
Giannis.
To be fair, he was 6th last year on this list. Nikola Jokic. He was 6th last year. He was
Yeah, that's
top
what I'm
10.
saying, though. That's fine. It's just going to be hard to rank some of these players once everybody's healthy.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard to rank all these
It's gonna be hard
players.
because I already said, feel like communication is still top 5. You know, I still feel like Kawhi's top. You know, still feel like AD is still top 10, top 15. So he's gonna be able to rank them going into the season and seeing that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot going on into this next season. But
Now, as we keep going, I do got a couple of questions. Do you feel like there's anybody in the NBA right now that you feel is out of rank, should have been top 25, should not be top 25? Any player ever?
only player I feel that shouldn't be.
I agree, Kyrie.
I feel Kyrie should switch with. I feel like Kyrie should switch with Bam. No. I feel like he should switch with Bam. Rudy Gobert is. I feel like he's definitely a top 10. He a top 25 player. He has 4 DPOYs under his belt. He has to be a top 25 player. I feel like he could switch with Bam. Kyrie could go in there for Bam.
I'm looking down top 100 as we speak. I'm looking just for key names. Number 76 on this list is Ben Simmons.
He's not top 25.
But he didn't play. I won't lie.
Even if he did, he wouldn't be top 25.
He did not play, so he is higher.
He didn't play.
What y'all think about Ben Simmons? About him returning? What y'all think about the few people that returned?
His 2 preseason games were something I expected out of him. Not really much scoring, a lot of rebounding, a lot of facilitating. That's what I expected.
Yeah, it was a lot of.
I don't know what people were expecting out of Ben Simmons.
Yeah, it's a lot of the same stuff that you expected from Ben Simmons, but what I do really want to see.
The Nets got good ball
Yeah, then that's
Ben Simmons was that piece that they needed.
Nets.
And I noticed
Ben helps them on that Nets.
the dribble handoffs between like Kyrie and KD, and it sets up the pick and roll.
Yeah, the not gonna lie, the Nets get a lot of good shots. They get a lot of open looks. They have been missing a lot of them in them preseason games. But the only thing I want Ben Simmons to do, I really want him to be aggressive, more aggressive. I know he said that in a press conference after the last game. But I've been saying this. I really want him to be aggressive. I hope he goes into the regular season being aggressive. But besides that, the Nets look good. He looked good being with the Nets. He looks perfect matching with the Nets. They may get a whole bunch of good looks, but he didn't really fix their defensive issues at all. It don't really look like. We hope that their communication get better because that's what the main thing about defense that's messing them up is the communication. But he didn't really help their defensive issues at all. They might still need a big as their defender. Maybe.
Another key name that I'm looking down this top 100 that didn't even crack 50 at that. Number 65 is Russell Westbrook.
That's crazy, but he's not mentioned to be close to even top 25.
To be fair, the way I'm not even gonna say the way he played. It's just
the way it looks. No, it's not the way. It's not the way the fans see him. It's the way it looks. Like also, like you said, the fans, but it's the way it looks. It's a down year.
He did have a down year, but at the end of the day, guess what though? How many plays in the league can you just say they averaged 20 and 8?
Yeah, he had 20. He averaged 19 points, something. Like 8 assists. Like 8 assists. Yeah, like 7 assists and like 6 rebounds.
18, 8, bro.
Yeah. Who could say that that's a bad year for somebody?
That's a third option.
Yeah, and to say that's a down year for somebody.
It's a third option. He's a third option, bro.
And he was the third option, but you can't really say that because they already didn't play together. So he was most likely the second option on most games because they never really played all three together that much. So he was mainly like the second option.
It's the system he's playing in. That's why he's not doing what Russ do.
Yeah, but I see him having a good year this season. Like I like Russ how he gonna probably look this season. I feel like he might shut all these haters up. Of course, they still gonna find a way to hate on Russ because that's what people love to do is hate on Russ. But I like me as a Lakers fan, I'm not big on Russ, but I feel like he gonna have a pretty good season. He gonna help us get some wins this year. I got high hopes for my Lakers.
It's like for as much hate Russ gets, Russ always plays the way he does. High energy. Just Russ.
Yeah, like you can't get mad at what Russ do. This is what he's been doing since the start. I think that's why people get mad because he does the same stuff that he does since he was a rookie. That's what it is. I think that's what it was. I do like how Russ is, but you can't, like I said, you can't really get mad at him because he been doing this. But like I said, people probably get mad at him because this is the same stuff that he's been doing. So I don't know. It's like I said, it's mixed emotions about him.
They're looking at it as he should have matured as he gotten older. So he's that same rowdy little
boy that he
was when he first came over.
But people should also be used to it.
I'm looking down this list as well. Number 51 is DeAndre Ayton. Was 35 last year.
That's a pretty big drop. Yeah, I feel like he didn't play as good as he did in that fight when he made it to the finals.
Another name I'm looking at, in my opinion, that should have been a little higher. Number 48 is Shea. I feel like he should be a little bit higher on this list.
He should be around like 30, 35. He is so tough.
He was 30. He was 36 last year.
He should be around there.
I'm looking for names as we speak. Another player that actually jumped up from 84 to 46, Darius Garland. Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. I like that.
CJ McCollum dropped from 30 to 45.
I feel like he should be between the 35 to 40 range.
Tyrese Maxey was actually 44.
Tyrese Maxey better than CJ McCollum?
I mean, to be fair, Tyrese Maxey was not ranked last year.
I don't think he's better than CJ McCollum, but he could be better than CJ McCollum because they both gonna be the third option. But I think
They are.
Maxey might do better as the third option though. To be honest.
But we know what CJ is though. That's the thing. We're just waiting to see what Max is going to. We know what he was. We're still waiting for him.
Yeah, I think
We know what CJ is.
that's why people also rank a little bit higher.
DeJounte was ranked 83 last year. He's now 42.
That's a big leap because he had a good ass season last year. He made some big improvements.
He averaged 21 steals last
Where
season.
is the person, one of the people I dislike the most in the league, Pascal Siakam? Where is he?
He's on one of your favorite
I have not
teams.
seen Pascal's name so far, so he is somewhere either in the 30s or possibly the 20s.
I doubt it.
Another notable name, number 41, is LaMelo. He jumped up.
That's fine. That's fine right there.
Zion actually dropped down from 23. He's now 40.
He ain't played 2 years.
Fred VanVleet jumped to 38 from 56. Clay dropped from 32 to 37.
That's good.
Fred
That's
should be
good.
around where Siakam is. They both average the same amount of points. They both, you know, they don't. The Raptors team don't work without either. It doesn't work without one of them going. They need both of them, so they should be around the same.
Fred VanVleet is 38. He jumped to 36 last year. A good name for my team, the Cavs. Evan Mobley is 36. I mean,
What?
He's young, but I feel like that's a bit too high.
Yeah, that's too
I
high.
could be wrong, but I feel like that's a bit too high. I would have seen him in like the 40s somewhere.
That's
I
too
didn't
high.
expect him to spend 40. 30 is.
That's way too high.
I mean, to be fair, Kate is 35 over that. That's another.
Sometimes defense makes a big impact though on your ranking. Sometimes.
Marcus Smart, a name that actually jumped from 49. He's now 34.
He is so garbage.
I don't see him better than CJ.
Hey, he over Kyrie? Wait, hold on.
I found Kyrie. Kyrie was 20 last year. He is now 33.
So that means Marcus Smart is over him.
Yep. No,
What?
Kyrie is over Marcus Smart.
Oh, why is he even next to Marcus Smart? Marcus Smart is nowhere near Kyrie level.
Oh, you're going to be surprised about number 32. Number 32 is Andrew Wiggins.
Why? Because he scared Tatum?
What? I love Andrew Wiggins, but I cannot. Andrew Wiggins is probably like a top 50 player, maybe. Top 60. What?
Last year wasn't even Andrew Wiggins' best season.
Yeah,
Andrew
nah.
Wiggins last year was ranked number 77 on this.
But that's the thing, that wasn't even Andrew Wiggins' best year since he's been in the league. His best year was what, 2 years ago?
Nah, no. This was his best season, but stat wise, this wasn't his best season. But he was a very impactful player. The impact. No, the impact.
That's the difference. Yeah, he had a very good impact, but like I said, Andrew Wiggins already came into the league being an athletic two-way.
His score, he was an amazing scorer back. He was always a good scorer.
And he was coming in supposed to be a two-way player. That's what he was described to be.
But he couldn't play
I've
defense.
already seen him being like this. He does play defense. I've already seen this coming. The only difference is that he's in a winning situation, which gave him a winning mentality.
Nah, I don't think it was just a winning situation. Like, he definitely got put in a winning situation, obviously, but the Timberwolves wasn't. When he was playing on Timberwolves, he had some decent players around him, and they still couldn't make he didn't make no type of impact. All he did was score.
Keep in mind they had Cat.
Yeah, he wasn't that impactful.
They didn't go into the playoffs with the Jay Butler doctor. He's the type of player Jimmy Butler is. He's a person who wants to win.
And they still was like a 7th seed.
He left the Timberwolves, went to the Sixers. They almost went to the finals. They had a possibility to go to the finals. Then after that, he goes to the Heat and he carries them to the finals the year after that. Like, think about
But
that.
it's not just Jimmy Butler.
He's the type of player he is.
All right.
Outside of that, Cat is not a winner, bro.
All right, you talking about Jimmy Butler, but Jimmy Butler only took them to about what? I think the 7th seed. The 7th seed is not good at all. So that still means that Cat wasn't producing. That means Cat wasn't producing. That means Andrew Wiggins wasn't producing. Who else they had?
Jimmy
Nah,
We're gonna go down.
he played some games. He played good games.
Melo, I found the person you were looking for. Melo, I found the person you were looking for, but I'm first. Number 31 is Chris Middleton. He was in the top 20 last year. But number 30 is Pascal Siakam.
30. I mean, he is an all-star type player. He started the year off kind of. Yeah, he started the year off kind of, kind of not, but he grew. He started getting better throughout the regular season. Then when playoff came, he showed that he was actually like Pascal is. He showed how Pascal is. That's
Number
decent for him.
29 is Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, Brandon Ingram could possibly be a top 25 player. He could possibly be top 25.
Are back to back to each other. 28 and 27 respectively are DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine.
Who's higher? Who's higher?
Zach is higher, right?
Zach is higher.
That's crazy.
Right
How is Zach better than DeMar DeRozan's best season? Zach LaVine is not better than DeMar's last season.
Number 26 to end out the list. Number 26 to end out this list from 100 to 26 is Drew Holiday.
That's valid for Drew. That's valid. I fuck with that.
He did drop from last year.
But that's not good for him. Yeah, they even got him over Middleton. Middleton is the second best player. That's not good for Drew. Even though Drew is amazing, he that's not better. That's not good. Yeah, ESPN gotta fix their list. ESPN tweaked it on a couple of these.
A lot of names I feel like should be higher, although some names I feel like should be lower.
Who you
For
feel?
example, Lonzo should be a bit lower because nobody knows what the fuck he's gonna do.
I mean, that was before.
He got his 78, but I feel like he should be lower than that because nobody knows what the fuck is gonna happen with him.
He's not playing this season, bro.
Oh shit! What happened? His phone died. I think his phone died. I think his phone died. I think we about to end the episode right here, though. Alright, we about to end the episode right here. This Face Reality TV right here. This is the end of the Oh, wait. Oh, that's right there. This is the end. Should we end it right here? Yeah, let me see how long. I think we can end it right here. I think we've been recording for long enough. Yeah.
And he got it.
Yeah, he got it. He just dropped it. Y'all getting on the game tonight, man?
Yeah. I'm about to sit down right now.